How's it going, you guys? The 12th of April, about 2:15 in the afternoon. Sunny but cold out today. I didn't really feel like being on the camera, so I just thought I'd stick it out the window. How you guys been? I just wanted to say that I have a place to go now. My son had been going through an eviction process with his house, and we did a walkthrough. I saw it when he saw it for the first time, and he said, if I wanted to stay there, that he wouldn't charge me any rent, and which was an answer to prayer, as far as my son goes, and as far as a place to be goes. Both were answers to prayer at the same time, and both are still ongoing. I'm still in the process of talking to my son more than I probably have in a few years now, which is good, really good. And one is the house is a, a pretty bad mess, and there's a couple of projects involved. Um, and I don't mind putting time in doing it at all because it's working towards free rent, and now I know what I'm working towards, and that I'm not that far away, and I can gradually move things back and forth. I don't actually have a date yet for when I will be actually moving, but it's looking like probably a couple of months at this point. I'm not really sure. It's hard to say. But at any rate, I just wanted to say that I know that when I left my job, um, a lot of people were praying about the outcome, and I was praying about it too. And this is part of it. So I'm really thankful. I've been really thankful about this whole thing, and making sure that I let God know how thankful I am, because these are the very things that I had been asking for. It's been really good to be able to talk to my son in length without anyone else around for a change, because it really hasn't been like that for quite a while. And he lives out of town right now and isn't needing the house for anything, which is, I to me it looks like a good exchange of energy. I can get the place looking good and keep it looking good and let him know if any problems are going on. And, you know, at the same time, I can do a lot of things around there to repair and replace things and whatever. So it all works out, I think. We're so close. I mean, I look at what I'm doing in the house and I wonder sometimes, and I might be way off on this, but I wonder sometimes if we're going to be here then. Because of the way that this earth is escalating towards evil right now, I just don't see the spirit in this place is getting hard for me to exist in. And people say, oh, well, pray for strength. And believe me, we all need to be praying for armor, because this world is trying to hurt us. And they're only now just becoming honest about it with us. There's lockdowns in China right now. They're actually just grabbing pets and bagging them up for death later. They're going to kill them. Who knows what they're going to do to them. There's this fear of disease, so there's the spirit of fear again. Stu Peters, you might want to look into this. There's new evidence that the snake bite may actually be more than one snake venom. Yeah, incredible. Bombshell. Something big is going to have to happen to keep this from coming out, I think. There's been something, as a matter of fact, coinciding with this, people were all shot up and smoke bombs and fires were set in the subway in New York City. And of course, more fear. The media's got a hold of that. And that's what you're going to hear about. Meanwhile, we've got a lot of sadomasochistic warmongering leaders of, I think, every government in the world right now. It looks like. Can't think of any leaders that are objecting to what's happening as far as the direction of the world and the population and what's going to happen to people in general. And we're already seeing it. They're getting worse. Like it said in 2 Timothy 3:13, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And they are. And there's a lot of deception going on. And I'm not sure why some people are awake and some people aren't. And some people, I think, just want to be aware, and others are happy not to be. After 6 years of talking and leaving truth bombs to my oldest brother, who's, I would say, pretty well versed in the Bible, he was in a seminary and got a master's degree in theology, I believe. And after 6 years of dropping truth bombs, finally I had enough, and in one moment just lost control. Wasn't God's spirit, that's for sure, I admit. But I let out all this hostility and anger for being ignored for 6 years. And after I let it all out and felt like a complete idiot, the response was, I don't even know what you're talking about, which kind of verifies the reason that I was angry in the first place. It's because we've never been able to have a conversation as much as I've tried to get one started over the course of 6 years. 6 years later, this is where the conversation still is. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting worn down. I don't know about you guys. At the same time, I see so many things to be thankful for. I see so much life. I'm watching life on this planet as I know that it's being destroyed. At the same time, I'm watching it thriving right outside of my windows. Whatever life God put into everything out there, it has this incredible will to live. And this force that is working against us right now has the opposite in mind. It's an incredible will to destroy. We have more power. Greater is he that is in you, which is the last part of the verse. I think it's, you little children are of God and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. 1 John 4:4. We have the power within. All we have to do is ask. He's defeated already, Satan. The book's already been written. I don't know what we're waiting for here. Only God does. But I've never seen so many people having dreams and visions of what's going on as I have been seeing recently. I have never in my entire life of following this, and I've been following the scripture as it points to end time events relating to current events since 1979. And I've never seen anything like this, ever. Not even close. There are so many things coinciding right now, and like a lot of people are saying, there's nothing else that has to happen. Not a thing. God's just apparently waiting for the last ones before he shuts the door. So I've been praying that I have opportunity to reach people. And I've been praying for a lot of things, and I'm seeing my prayers answered regardless of Bible changes. God never changes. This world is very temporal. It's in flux. It's changing all the time. And our awareness to it doesn't matter. This world is not anything to do with me. I'm not a part of this world. I'm a part of a completely different kingdom that's going to be reigning over this world in just a few years. Love you guys. Hope everybody's doing well out there. And remember to count your blessings. Okay. Talk to you soon.